So, it happened. This video is a little more of a blog style. It is late. I am outside. I know. I am trying to stay by this lamp. Anyway, so, it finally happened. Rumors that had been going around for a while happened today. Sony owns it all in the anime industry, at least in North America. They have officially announced the purchase of Crunchyroll from AT&T's WarnerMedia for just over $1 billion today. I'm just now finding out about this, so that's why this video is late. I do apologize. What does this mean? It's hard to say. Sony, for the longest time, has had very deep connections to Aniplex, which is one of the two major North American anime rights distributors. And earlier this year, they purchased Funimation, the other major anime rights distributor in North America. And now they just bought Crunchyroll, the largest legal anime streaming service. Now, the other question is, what does this mean for Verve? For those of you who are not familiar with Verve, Verve is a great and amazing service made by Crunchyroll about 4 or 5 years ago now, which was before Crunchyroll was sold to AT&T's WarnerMedia. They were controlled by a company by the name of WarnerMedia. But the way Verve was built under WarnerMedia was not under Crunchyroll, but as an aside to Crunchyroll. They were sister companies under the WarnerMedia. Verve is a streaming aggregation service for anime. When it launched, it contained Crunchyroll, Funimation, Rooster Teeth, Tested, Mondo, Cartoon Hangover, and a few others. This was good. For $9.99 a month, you get access to premium access to all these services for one price. $10. Pretty respectable too. Very affordable considering the value of it. I've been using Verve ever since. I love it. Still use it. But the problem was the dealings with Sony mentioned nothing about Verve. So we don't know. It may stay with AT&T. Sony may have bought it as well. I'm hoping they did, because the dealings only report they bought Crunchyroll. They do not, nothing says they bought WarnerMedia, which would have included Verve. Only mention Verve. Now that just may be because nobody knows what the fuck WarnerMedia is, and who they are, what they do, other than a media company. And because Crunchyroll is just their most prolific entity, that's what everybody's reporting. Is only on Crunchyroll. And not about on Verve, which is entirely possible. I'm hoping that's the case. Do I like the fact that Sony just bought Crunchyroll? No. The problem is, those of you familiar enough with U.S. business laws, in the most basic sense, will understand oh God, I just forgot what that term is. The government just sued Facebook over their yeah, that's another company. Anyway, off topic. So, the problem here is the U.S. government is trying to crack down on these monopolies of sorts. But what happens here is these lawmakers don't know what some of these entities are. They've never heard of Funimation, Crunchyroll. They know who Sony and AT&T are. I've heard of WarnerMedia, Verve, Aniplex, Viz Media. By the way, Sony has their hands in that company as well. I believe it's only for the European market, though. I might be wrong. I only happened to see that mentioned in one article that I read today. But this could be bad. This could be good. I have seen where a company kind of buys all these other littler companies, whether from bigger companies or themselves, consolidate them, and all these little companies have been better for it. They've been better for it. But I've seen where it's worse on for both the company and the consumer. Of course, the main concern here is on the consumer. I have no doubt that Sony could do good things with Crunchyroll. That's kind of what Sony's been trying to do for a while. And that's fine. But again, I have concerns. How will this end for the consumer? For us, for the fans of anime. Did Verve get sold along with Crunchyroll? Is that part of the deal? People just aren't reporting on it, or what? I don't know. Not right away. When Sony bought Funimation not long ago, they almost immediately removed Funimation's library from Verve. We were upset. Now, granted, Funimation never released their entire library on Verve anyway, but that's beside the point. It's the moral of it all, or whatever. Excuse me. But Verve got a nice little contract got a nice little partnership with another legal streaming service called HiDive, who's really good. I've liked them as well. But, so, the question is, now that Sony owns it all, what's next? Will we see new competitors like HiDive? Probably. Will they survive? It's to be seen. So, from us anime fans to you, Sony, please don't fuck this up for us. I have concerns.